Hey everyone, Tepine here. Welcome back to the Decursio Project, episode 7 here. We got some cool things we're going to work on today. We are going to work towards that iron farm that we started last episode, and we're going to work towards a strainer system to get leather, because we're kind of short on leather right now, and that seems to be the easiest way to get a quantity without having to do the whole manual setup system. So, good stuff. We'll see you in there. Alrighty, we're also in a hype train on Twitch, and don't forget YouTube to, well, one, subscribe to the YouTube channel, but if you got your Prime sub, hop on over to the Twitch channel and share it here. I would love to, well, I would appreciate it, not love it. I would appreciate it, because it does support the content, you know? So, I went down the rabbit hole a little bit. Where am I? There we go. Bricks. Dan Matt also coming in with the 5 gifted subs. That's incredibly generous of you. For 24 out of 32 today. Big cheers, Dan Matt. Thank you, thank you. If you got gifted sub from any of these awesome gifters, guys, make sure you say thanks. Enjoy the ad-free. Enjoy the emotes. Jordy on the Ford, sharing that Prime sub. Such a big deal. Jordy, I hope you've been well. Thank you very much for sharing that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, chance to find bait. Well, apparently in farmland it's a little bit higher. Interesting. Huh. All right, well, we'll get to that in a minute. So, strainers. They're not actually too bad to make. I think we'll make 9 if we can. Yeah, we'll make 9 if we can. Because we'll do like a 3x3. Might be too much worm, like might be too much bait to keep up with. Hard to say. Which means we need 4 more of these. Perfect. Okay. And then we need the actual strainers themselves. The obsidian meshes are a little bit tough to get, I guess. They're really not expensive, though. I guess we don't have quite enough there for them all. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do 3 of these ones. And it's literally just bamboo on these, which is super cool, because we have a ton of bamboo. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll need a chest to push the loot into. We'll need a whole mess of stuff here. We're gonna make a big chest though for this guy. And then I'm kind of thinking I want to put this down below somewhere, like below us, so we can easily grab the stuff. Though, although that said, though, nah, we're gonna put it like right here, and then we'll redo it later if need be. We'll keep it nice and simple here. And the wooden hoppers can get bogged up a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, and then just gonna surround this with something. I might even do terracotta. Cyan, thank you for the 100 bits getting in on the hype train. That is also very much appreciated. You know what, though? We have these available here. Why not? These are going to get upgraded at some point to the just regular strainers, like these guys. Or, sorry, not these guys. The survivalist strainer. Because these grab sand, dirt, sticks, clay, gravel. In fact, maybe we should even do 1 or 2 of these as well. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll make these 3 the solid ones, and we'll make these ones the reinforced fishermen. That makes sense to me. I think we only need to do this, right? As long as we place the water correctly. Okay. So we get some water. Okay. Now to get worms, it's going to be... I think it's a little easier to get worms from a worm bucket. So we're going to need to grow potatoes and carrots at some point. So we'll do that as well. Let's do that. Let's do this. And that's only for the survival, or for the fisherman's strainers. The survivalist strainers, I don't believe, need bait. Okay, I'm hoping... Oops. Yes. That these work that way. Cool. Chad, thank you so much for that hype train. I really appreciate that. That got us up to 25 out of 32 today. That's a big, big deal. It's a really big deal. Big cheers, guys. Hey, Greg's Girl. I chose not to do hardcore because I wanted to have this be a one continuous YouTube series. And our death penalty is actually a little bit steeper than hardcore sometimes. Later game, it's not going to be as steep. Early game, it's actually steeper. We delete any item on our inventory, or just don't receive the items from our inventory, and then I have to give Chad a sub. So we've only died once so far in this current playthrough. But yeah. Okay, let's get these going. No problems. Yeah, so that's how well it goes there. And then we'll make all these ones the farmers' ones. Yeah, Grace Girl, yeah. And I was dying a little bit there. I mean, I wasn't playing my best, to be fair. But yeah, actually getting some progression going and whatnot. And the first few episodes are available on YouTube, so if you miss any, they'll be available on YouTube. Well, the first episode's available on YouTube. So if you missed any, you can definitely check it out there. Okay, so a bait bucket will make the bait more efficient. Apparently. That's actually the perfect amount. There we go. And then, oh, interesting. For a cooking pot there. Huh. Yeah, and then farmland has a 50% chance, which is also interesting. Garden trowel, worm bin. Yeah, so we can also make a worm bin here, which is a bunch of composters. Oh, interesting. It's that stuff. Don't I have some of that stuff? Sure do. I think I actually have some compost. Oh, I have composters anyway. There you go. Okay, there's a worm bin. Gotcha. You just feed that food. Okay. I am thinking I kind of want to get a second organic compost farm going, or composted farm going. So I think I am gonna keep harvesting these things for that. Oh, that's right. It's not time for these guys to grow, right? The carrots and the... Did forget about that as well. So yeah, maybe the apples are good then, because they kind of grow all year round. Which, of course, logically doesn't make any sense, but Minecraft. I didn't die this morning. I died at the end of yesterday's stream. Or last stream. To a creeper in my base, which is why people have been joking about me having doors on my base this whole time. And I've been a little bit stubborn about it. I mean, I'm never stubborn about anything, of course, but... Yeah, that was the very end of last stream. End of episode 5. For YouTube purposes. Wait, the game where you can grow food underground with just glass over top of it isn't realistic? Turns out, no. No, it's not. Yeah, I know. It's a crazy revelation. Alright, I guess we'll use these. Hopefully you can put a stack in here at a time. Oh, dear God, it's fast. What the heck? I knew worms were fast. I didn't know they were that fast. Holy smokes. That's funny. Wow. Okay. And then I'm assuming this is just regular fertilizer? No. What do we get? Oh, he turns into regular fertilizer. Or bone meal. Actually, I'd rather make the compost, or, compost with that. How are we doing here? We're doing okay. Getting clay would be really good, obviously, over time. That's good. And then I also need to do this for the worm bait. Buckets. Oops. The strainers are a little weird because you don't click on the top lock. Okay, nice. So this will give us a bunch of fish, but our goal is leather, actually. Our goal is leather. Over time, of course. Now, we are going to need a much more efficient farm to get this going, which leads me to think we should get... Oops. Definitely another organic crop, like another organic crop here going. But also get glass over this one. Remember kids were ridiculed at school when they said apples came from an oak tree? Yeah, right? Would you say those worms are super? Says super wormy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Our villagers are spawning cats. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Do these make fences? They do. This is going to be like a hodgepodge of stuff for a while. Cats do scare away creepers. That's you know what? That is fair. That is totally fair. I cannot deny that. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oops, one too many. Should have spaced this a little bit differently, but honestly... 9, I think it actually kind of works. Regardless, which is nice. Okay, I just need more of that wood type. We're gonna make this a second farm here. Be a little bit cramped, but it'll get the job done. Lucas, I have a question on tool progression. How to advance further than flint tools? Follow the quest line. You eventually get to bronze tools. Yeah, and then the bronze tools lead you to getting your first iron, and then iron leads to Tinker's Construct, which leads to a whole slew of new tools. But yeah, just follow in age 1, first age, in gear 1. Follow these quest lines here. This is where you're trying to get to. And what do I have? Got a reward. I don't want the fertilizer. I want the worms. Oh, well. There is, but that's not part of the progression line. You're basically skipping vanilla tools. Dracith. Yeah. You're skipping vanilla tools right into Tinkers. And then by the time you can make vanilla tools, it's a lot later on. Okay. That. Convert these guys. Oh, I guess we don't have a ton of rotten flesh either, so this will be determined here by how much flesh we can actually make, or by how much flesh we have. Okay, so we have 39 total left until we get more rotten flesh. So we can definitely do this. And we'll be able to eventually get this going to full composted. I think you can use tree bark at some point as well. I think I'm gonna actually leave these aside. Got too much junk in my inventory here. Go cut another couple of those trees down. I guess I don't need this worm trowel if we have. Maybe we do want this worm trowel. And then we need to get a little bit of sand cooking. This works in these? Yeah. I think it's fairly efficient as well. The pinned is broken blanket for you. Oh, it works for me. Refresh made it work? Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't have a... Well, you can use bronze and flint tools, but yes, if you can use Tinker's Construct, I would recommend using Tinker's Construct Dracith. You have to unlock it, though. $64 is not going to be enough here for even just one. It will get these going. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to swap this over to this other farm. And we're going to get potatoes and carrots going here for the worm bin, because that's more important than the straw at the moment. It is the full 4. Nice. Okay. Oops. And that just fits inside of this. That's nice. Should probably get sugarcane growing here as well. Maybe we'll put something here for sugarcane. Oh, this was one not over enough. Oops. Twitch is broken that you have to refresh to see stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's finish planting these guys off. Alrighty. And then let's swap these over because these aren't even growing right now because it's the wrong season. Let's go this way. It's there. Okay. Then we'll go every other one, of course. That increases the speed rate, the speed of growth a little bit, not by much. Oh, some of those did grow. Maybe it's starting to become fall. I don't know. Okay. So those should grow relatively quickly there. Let's go ahead and check out what we got going on here. Got 2 leather already. That's pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. That's just like leather we didn't have to do that whole process for. That's very good for us. Okay, and then we'll have plenty of stuff to put into the worm composting bin for a little while here. All right, I need to make a... Speaking of bronze, I need to make a couple bronze axes here. So we can fully cut down trees. Okay, I'm going to switch over to things that actually give nutrition in here as well. So let's do this. Are we like on repeat on these songs? All right. Music fixed. Let's get the rest of this away. Okay. That in there. Let's get these away. Should have made less of those, I guess. Okay, these guys go away. We're going to have to get more obsidian at some point here as well. But I want to make these bronze axes because they can fully cut down a tree, which is just so much faster. Nice, Peter. Had a dream last night where you found 6 echo in one minecart, in one mineshaft room, and then rode 0 on all of them. Might be time to take a break from Vault Hunters. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. To note, I am very excited for the Vault Hunters update. Just not quite out yet. Fun fact, that wasn't a dream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are all great things to get done. Prior to starting to work on the farm, we're gonna go work on the iron farm here in a minute. Guess I put those away too, huh? These are growing very quickly, which is exactly what we want. Nice. Okay, some more fence posts. All these saplings will be good for later. We have everything but green, I think. Okay. 3 leather. On breaking efficiency as well, huh? Only a little bit of clay, unfortunately. Definitely have to get more of that going. At some point. Excuse me. Okay. I want to save this because we need to make more cheese eventually. So I want to save that for the alcohol purposes. I guess the one last thing we could do here is get a sugarcane farm going with the glass that we're making here. That's probably a smart idea as well. Like, we might as well finish. Like, there's no reason to not leave this kind of halfway. We'll get that going. Trying to think where I want to put this. I don't think it really matters. Because the sugar can also make alcohol as well. For the cheese making. I didn't yet. Super wormy. Nah. I mean, it's. I'm excited for the stuff. I've been excited for, like, I just want jewel pouches. That's what I want. You know, and that's cool that there's more features coming. But like, I need to. I don't need to. I would like to play with what's available. You know. All right, let's do here, I guess. Honestly, I might even make it pretty long. Because this is going to need to be... this is going to need to have glass as well. Okay, let me get a little bit more of that. This is good. This is good old-fashioned farming here. This is how we're going to do well in this pack is remembering to just, you know, do one thing at a time, make it pretty efficient. There's no race to the end here, you know. It's just about getting it done, you know. And we can even if we don't end up using these farms a lot, or even for the worm stuff, like we'll still have good organic soil farms to work with in the future for other things, you know, for whatever food production, automation, what have you. All right, let's go get those slabs. Let's slab that. I have the sugar cane with me as well. Good. This is prevent ice, but also lets us put torches in the middle of these. Hey, Value, how are you? We have 7 here. Because I'm going to have to get rid of some of these guys. Just working and playing some Meatball Craft on the side. Nice. That's a fun name for a pack, I guess. That there. We may or may not have enough sugarcane to plant all this. I think we're gonna have enough. Or be short by like 1 or 2. No, we got enough. Okay. Let's go get some more of that. These things and make some more torches. Some popular Curse Forge stuff. Gotcha. Is it like an expert pack? What's it about? That's nice. Good pack so far. Like any pack, I have some age issues with, but it's better than something like Infinity Evolve Expert. That pack set trends, but it wasn't exactly good IMO. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the pack was really good because of its the standard it's set, not because of like how well done it was, you know. I can agree with that. Oh, I didn't grab the wood. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. Too much. That way we can just get up on top of here easily. I think we're just going to put a lip on this one. This way. Research Star Team is trying now to test people because I've seen some really lame attempts at fishing the last few days. Yeah, not a very good, like maybe not the best red team response or whatever. Requires very long expert pack with some recipes that are pretty annoying, and the dimension theme is mediocre at best. Has a decent flow though. Requires a lot of knowledge of all the different mods to get involved. I got forced to learn Woot already, and if my friend wasn't doing the nuclear craft reactors, I'd learn that as well. I got you. It's cool. This one. So we're having a bunch of glowstone for the middle would actually be kind of cool. But not the prettiest thing in the world, but it will get the job done for now. And it gives me like, I don't know. It's experimental, right? I'm kind of wishing now that I put this up 1 by 1 and just made it even with that. Maybe we'll do that in the future. I guess we don't really... It doesn't matter if this is all one crop or not, does it? It might be easier to make it all one crop. Hard to say. Oops. Just for harvesting purposes? Yeah, and this is like... I wonder if we made too many strainers. Well, I guess that one's still cooking. Are we doing there 5 leather even? That's pretty good. It's pretty good for sure. Okay, we also get some rotten flesh here, which will inevitably make more compost for us. But we're gonna have a mob farm at some point. Okay, that was a little bit of more of a side tangent than I thought it was gonna be, but at least we're growing sugarcane. We're growing crops for the worm bait. The worm bait's getting us leather. Leather is going to be very good for us, for sure. Because we can just... And then we'll be able to automate this eventually. But yeah, then we can use that leather for, you know, redoing our Tinker's gear, redoing, etc. You name it, we'll have it. But yeah, let me get my inventory cleaned up real quick, and then I'll show you where and how we're going to be building the iron farm. All right, so right over here on the map, so this is our base. Right over here, I made a 19 by 19 platform. I'm pretty sure that's big enough. I actually don't know. Pretty sure that's big enough. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to... I think we have to build the actual platform first. See, I'm really forgetting how big this thing is. I know it's a... Or I want to say it's a... 3x3 house. Okay. But it's not centered. Nor is this thing, to be honest. So maybe we should start with the catch hole and then do that? I really wish I remember the dimensions off the top of my head. There was a great video on it before I've watched. The idea is you do 4 of these and you make it, you know, 4 times as efficient, but we only need 1. Let's build this here. Okay. Just to get an idea of the shape, and then if we have to adjust later, we have to adjust later because I'm not remembering the dimensions correctly. Because it's definitely like that, and then I want to say it's a maggot, I think is what it is. They made this the catch tray area. That looks about right. It's a maggot. I forget whether this is 3 tall or 2 tall. I think it has to be 3 tall. Because the villagers need to be on the bed. And then... it's this. Then you have to half slab everything, so golems can't spawn on it. All right, and then I am kind of curious here as well. Let's get an infinite source of water up here, real quick. All right. Now I would like to just see how this goes. I may have just guessed this size by random luck here. 100% guess this by random luck here. Okay. Yeah. And 2x2 can be a little bit annoying, but there's only going to be one golem at a time, so I think that's going to be okay. And then we use gates here. Yeah. No, this is definitely it. And then let's just grab this. Honestly, we can leave that water there. The rest of this platform has to be slabbed out here, so the golems can't spawn, because this is the area they can spawn in, I think. And then the next hardest part is going to be getting the zombie in place. Once we have that, we'll be good to go. So I'm going to slab this, and then we'll work on the catch tray for the golems. All right, so I'm just prepping up the area for the zombie to catch. So I'll do that. Be able to close that quickly behind us. Kind of want the same thing there, but I'm out of... These aesthetics don't matter because they're going to be replaced. Okay. So run through, close that while he's there. And then we can place 2 blocks here, get rid of that, do that. Right, good. That'll work. We are getting close to nighttime here, so let's quickly go here. I don't know how deep I want to make this. I don't think very, but also at the same time... It's going to be automated eventually anyway, like the catch tray of this. So we might as well get it out of range of where they would, you know, spawn more of them. So so it can spawn another one sooner rather than later. Problem right now being, I just realized, 1, we don't have a way out. 2, it's almost nighttime, so we gotta get back out here. Shades, you can also have water under the zombies' feet. What would that do? Quap? Oh right, we didn't get a name tag going here. Oh, that one's so if it's holding something, it can't despawn, right? I wonder if this counts. Eventually, we'll just get a name tagged one. Is this like a rare? This is like a rare astral sorcery thing. Fire killing it? How would fire get in there though? Pretty sure that guy can't despawn. Alright. That worked out okay. Let's, sleep. I mean, that's fair. Preventative measures for random occurrences is a fair thing to be at. That one is not dying, and this one is dying. Okay. Should be okay here, though. Hey. Let's do it this way. Fly attacking the zombie? That's actually a problem. Seriously? This is what we gotta deal with? Rude. Alright. What a random thing to have to worry about. All right. That should do it. Okay, we definitely want to make sure we have a slab in here. I don't have... Or a torch in here. Alright, so I need to go back for a torch and more slabs. There's also be a test to see if this guy despawns or not, because I'm pretty sure if it has an item it can't despawn, but I don't know if it spawns with an item whether it can despawn or not. I really don't know. And if that's the case, we'll have to get a new one and use a name tag. You know what? I'm just going to make an anvil, and we're going to do it. I know there's anvils in the world that I could steal, but the whole point of this farm is that we're never going to have to worry about iron again. All right, quick chat. Somebody give me a name. Somebody give me a name. Frank. Oh, Franklin's great. Franklin's great. Yep. That's true. Yep. Yeah. No, Franklin. Franklin was the World 11. I don't see him on the map anymore. Okay, so he definitely despawned. Okay. So we got a name tag. Franklin was a menace, yeah. Alright, so noted. But that did not work as intended. But Franklin's a good name. Okay. So now we gotta wait for nighttime again to grab this guy. I guess we can keep working on the catch tray while that's going. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe dig over to that stairwell. Oh, I need a bucket of lava too. I have to bring that with me. Well, let's do that. Iron farm troubles, yeah. No, it's not too bad. I'm so happy we put in easy villagers. I think I might have convinced myself to not want to do this if we hadn't done that. I think we're going to go down to... Oh, we're going to go down to... I forget what the range... Chad, does anybody remember what the range is to have a golem not be considered part of the village anymore? Does anybody remember? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm going to say it felt kind of short last time I remember. Like 32 blocks or something like that. But I don't see any reason just to drop them all the way down here. Like I said, again, this will eventually all just be automatically placed into our system. So it's not that big of a deal. That feels far enough, but... Let's go to 20. I don't know. Random arbitrary number. And if we find out it needs to be more later, it'll need to be more later. Oh, we're going the wrong way here. Okay, so I'm gonna dig our tunnel over here. It's not too far to the shack. Yeah. And then we'll make a little catch tray area for the stuff. I guess we could do that now. I do actually forget what we used for item transfer in this last time. There's a chance this is kind of manual for a very long time, but that's okay. It's won't be too bad. All right, so we'll just put this here. Okay. And then you put signs. Like so. And then we need to come back with a bucket of lava to put there, and that's the lava blade that they'll die in. And then we can cover this up with that. Beautiful. Okay. That'll do the thing. All right, let me get this little shaft here going. Temporary waypoint. We can move that pretty quickly. Yeah. Perfect. All right, we found it. And this will give us a relatively safe way back here. Okay. It's kind of funny that I'm picking up iron when I don't really need it. That's the whole point of this thing, is that we're not going to need iron. May also just be a good supplement, though, because I do believe we're going to need a ton of iron in the future for, like, automated stuff. I can clean this up more as we go, but... trying to get these things going. Okay. That brings us to here, which is, again, relatively close to our base, but not super close. But we'll get the job done. Let's go grab that bucket of lava. Oh, never mind. Let's grab the, try to grab the zombie. That was nice lighting up this area. That does help a lot with the spawns here, it seems. But here are all things I do not need. Should have my bow with me. It's literally just nothing but creepers. It's actually just nothing but creepers. There's a zombie. Oh, pearls are... I can't have it have pearls. It needs to be just a regular old zombie. Can't be a baby zombie. You'll do. Honestly, either one of you will do. Who's gonna get here first? No. Struggling to close that. There we go. Got him. All right. I really need this fly to stop killing the zombie. Dang it, dude. There we go. Got it. Not what I wanted. Oh. Okay. I need to eat. Okay. All right, and then let's name you Franklin. Welcome to your home, Franklin. Your life of scaring villagers is about to begin. All right, sleep these guys away. Can make a mega storage area for all the delivered poppies. Yeah, eventually we could do like we could do the vanilla sorting system. I'm just talking about like transferring the iron over to our main base. Well, the cool thing is we'll also be able to make a compacting drawer at some point, and that will also allow for pretty good results there. Like we can just pack up the iron blocks and bring those guys with us. Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Alright, that might do it. I think I'm going to have to kill that golem, unfortunately. And then this sometimes takes a day or two to get going. A Minecraft day or two to get going. So let's go back, grab some lava here. Oh, they grow so fast. I love it. Once we get some create automation above that, it's going to be so good for our bait farm. Get all that away. All right. And I hope this even works in 1.16. I don't even know if it works in 1.16. I'm pretty sure it does. But I actually don't know. I actually do not know. This is 1.16.0. Yeah. Pretty sure this farm type works in 1.16, but... Because I'm pretty sure I did this in, Vault Hunters at one point. Like the original... Or Vault Hunter Season 2 at one point. That is all good stuff. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Nice, Zero. Not by... Not on purpose, to be fair, but yeah, that is kind of funny. All right. You're not gonna be very happy in a minute. I timed that perfectly. Got a decent chunk from that. Pretty sure it's 1.14 when this became a thing. So, oh, we need to go through here. All right, and there'll be a nice little lava blade. That will do. All right, now we wait. Again, I think it might take a full day-night cycle for this to actually go. So, we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. And what we can do, if I did this properly, is chunk load it. Oh, it's like right in the middle of it too. Dang. All right. Shift. There we go. So we'll force load that. I don't know if that's actually going to spawn them or not. But in theory, that'll start producing iron for us. Yeah, in theory. Once we get multiple chunks loaded, we might be able to like just load those more. We could even build a base around it. Maybe that's where we build up the tower. Just so that's continually running the whole time. I don't know, though. Okay. Let's do a nice little harvest here, I think. Go check on our strainers, and then I think we have to go out and get another cow or two. Oh, no, we have the vinegar already. Yeah, I literally just need milk. Okay, so we can use these all for worm bait, which is nice. Okay, that's fair. Just realized this was never turned on either. There's always so many little base upkeep things that you gotta do, you know? And I don't think I care if that makes rose gold or not. I wouldn't say no to some more rose gold. Okay, and then we have 3 villagers set away for a rainy day if we need it. That'll be good. Put those away. We'll put that away. Those away. That away. Okay, pick up these guys. So, we also have these cages now. So, if we bring wheat with us... You know what? I think it's also going to bring this and this. And maybe we'll try to get a horse. Okay. I can use tools now? Oh, maybe the storage upgrade let me unlock that? Interesting. I didn't realize I could use vanilla tools now. Huh. I wonder if I should just go all out for a Mending Fortune 3 pick now. That might just be better than this. Especially if he gets Fortune. Maybe next episode. Oh, this is all good to go now too. It's so good. That is very, very good for us. Okay. All right. Let's focus on getting cows. Let's focus on getting cows and maybe exploring somewhere new. So I think I'm gonna go into this body of water and go this way. This is a magic biome over here. Yeah, let's go explore that way a little bit. And like I said, I don't think you can pick up the big cows in these, but I can pick up the little cows. So I can pick up 2, bring them back, let them go, let them grow up, and then go from there, right? That's kind of where we're at here. Those don't belong in there. Is this literally birch? I think this is literally birch. Okay. So let's go do that. Almost nighttime here as well. Yeah, this stuff growing. This is the sugar cane's growing very nicely now. I feel like we needed a large amount of sugar cane for something at some point, but yeah, we have quite a few buckets of vinegar there, which is really nice. All right, let's sleep that away. let's boat on over to somewhere new. Looking for cows the whole time. Oh, this is one of those. I think minotaurs live there. We gotta be careful about that though. They can murder you pretty quick. There's bamboo in that though. It's funny how close there was bamboo to our base. Just the direction I happened to not go. There's another village here. Be careful of the old crocodiles. Hello. Got plenty of wheat production at home now, so I don't think we need to worry about this. There was a chest up in there. I suppose not. Now we could pick up all these villagers, I guess. It's not a terrible idea. What have we got in here? Those aren't terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible. I don't think I'm gonna pick up the villagers. Thought that bee was a creeper for a second. There's really just not much we need from these. You know? Bricks there, but this birch forest should have a cow or two in it, theoretically. It's not somewhere I've been yet either. There's some pigs. Can't remember. Can these guys go in here? No. Or maybe not because of this. Yeah, I think it really is just baby animals. And bees, maybe? Maybe I should have made more and picked up some bees. Oh, there's some cows. Okay. I guess the other backup I could have done was brought a big tank with me. And just gotten, like, 40 or so buckets of milk. See any others on there? There we go. Usually they spawn in 4s, but I only see the 2 here. That's interesting. No, they removed that. Because of me. Yeah. The immersive engineering houses used to be... maybe not because of me directly, but they may have had plans and I just sort of accelerated it. But when we first started playing the pack, that was the strategy, was run around to a bunch of... run around to a bunch of different villages and just pick up a bunch of these crates before settling in. That is hysterical. We now have googly eyes, and I need to wear them. Okay. That's fun. Now, your cooldown's quite some time, unfortunately. Yeah, now we can start playing the game. But yeah, so they changed up the immersive engineering base house to not have any treated wood or crates. There are bricks, though. Bricks are good. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I got nothing really better to do with my time here, so... I'm just gonna make a cow pit. Okay. Hey. And I'm just going to wait the time here. We got to just get one more. So, yeah. All right. While I was waiting, one, it got dark, but two, we were looking up, like, what's a good meal for us to eat that has all the nutrition. If I remember correctly, you want a meal that does the top 4 and no sugar, I think. Because if you have too much sugar, you start getting negative effects. If I remember correctly. So we found a nice burger here that fills up basically the entire hunger bar and gives you 6.5% of each. And it's not too bad to get. It's basically we have to grow soybeans, pineapples, beetroot, and then farm beef, pork, and wheat to grow wheat as well. But you can make dough with eggs, which is pretty cool. Actually, how hard is this to make? Yeah, that's the problem. Is making. It's an age 3 item, huh? Yeah, we just have to farm regular stuff. Oh, you can do a cowhand for that. That could be interesting. Anyway, it was just something to kill time. Okay, good. Now we have our cows. We're gonna head home. Is there a specific way I would like to head home here? I kind of want to hit up that thing on our way. Maybe go that way. Okay, yeah. Let's go see what's up on that that red means a what's its face? Overworld nether portal. Alrighty. We'll grab some of these guys as well. I don't know if they disabled the gold bamboo that makes bamboo nuggets. I don't know if they disabled that or not. Oh, that broke. I don't have anything with me. That's pretty good. It's a fortune 2. I don't know how useful that actually is. Less armor, but fire protection? Might be worth it. Let me see wherever this goes. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then piglins will be neutral. I'll take that. I guess there's some foods that do like stuff like this where they give you temporary buffs there. Maybe that's just like the level of the meal that it is, though. I don't know. What is this? Just exposed. The beekeepers do anything good? Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. I forget how useful bees... I feel like you have to get into bees at some point in this pack. I think I'm going to not be annoyed by that. Choose to not be. Can make a vanilla witch farm. I've never done one of those. I think we'll have better options later, though. Like, those are really good resources, right? Also, roguelikes have some pretty crazy spawners in them as well. And I'm not sure how much of like that kind of farming we need to do. All right, yeah, I guess we'll just boat on back. Alrighty. Didn't look like there's anything good in the enchants, but we can't really use the enchants too much, I guess. Okay. All right, so now we'll have cows at some point. We'll get those going. Okay. We took all the worms out and put them in here, but we have, let's see, we have power, hunter's bounty, projectile protection, unbreaking, efficiency 1. So nothing amazing, but Not bad either. Bunch of fish. Yeah. Very good, very good. We've got a bunch of clay out of that trip, which is nice. Just less we have to get later. Which will work well. Let's put the clay in this guy. That as well. And then we should probably go out and grab some chickens. I believe you can put chickens in these cages at some point. That would be good. But I'm not going to focus on food just yet. Okay. I think this will have turned out to be a nice little adventure. Nothing too over the top, but also not bad either. But yeah, that clay will let us, if we wanted to, we'll get some more sand, but if we wanted to, we could definitely get, I don't think I'm gonna bother with those. Our smeltery increased in size. That would be good. Yeah, that would certainly be helpful. Okay, let's actually put those in there. Maybe with this guy as well. Okay, we got some extras of these. Not that they're a big deal, but they are something. A couple of those. I'll put that in there. Why not? We'll put those away. Put that in there as a backup. Along with these, to be honest. Beautiful. What are we doing here? I think it knocks a certain percentage of time off. Which is why you can, like, it's like diminishing returns to do it. We do have the 8 leather here, which again does become quite useful for a whole slew of things. Okay, but now we have cows, so the cows will let us get the milk going, will let us get the vinegar going, all that stuff and more, so we can get cheese, so we can get the rats. We also need the cow farm for something here as well, right? Maybe not. But yeah, that's going to be next episode, though. We're going to have to get started on Eidolon. We're going to have to get started on a few things. We got some good infrastructure going. I guess on our way over, let's just double check while we're doing our little outro here. Let's go see if we got any iron from this. And if we didn't, we'll have to do some troubleshooting, of course. But YouTube, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate those who are subbing to the channel, watching these episodes all the way through. That's a big deal. Watch time is an important one. So, watching this all the way through is good. Nothing yet. Okay. So we're not getting any spawns. I might have to look into why this is not working. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. We'll have to do some troubleshooting on the iron farm here. It could be a 116 thing. I actually genuinely don't know. Could also be just disabled in this. But, yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next one.